Hi fam, today I'm making some meatballs and pasta, also known as mince kebabs. Well, that's the way I like it. It's full of flavor. Welcome to Perima's kitchen. I am Selena. As usual, all the ingredients used will be found in the drop-down description below. I urge you to please go check out my mince kebab recipe, exactly how I add my fresh herbs, etc. to give it this awesome flavor. These are my frozen mince kebabs that I'm going to use in my dish today, my meatballs and pasta. And it is truly so flavorsome. You will not go back after you've tried this. I've just added a little bit of oil to my oven tray, and then I'm adding my frozen mince kebabs straight onto the tray. And this helps on those very busy days when you just want a nice comforting meal without putting that extra effort. So yes, I've just added my frozen mince kebabs to the tray, and then we're going to just space them out evenly. You can defrost them and fry them if you want to. This is just easier. While it's in the oven, I'm going to start preparing my chutney. I've spread them out evenly and we're popping them straight into the oven at 180 degrees Celsius for approximately 35 minutes. So while it's in the oven, let's get started with our chutney. I'm just adding some cooking olive oil and then some ground spices. I am finishing up my tomato onion mixes which are in the can, so therefore I'm adding my ground spices first. That's a heaped teaspoon of coriander powder, that's dhania, my cumin powder, also known as jeera, a heaped teaspoon of turmeric, 1 whole cinnamon stick, and 1 star anise. I'm also going to add some chili powder, and I'm adding about 1.5 to 2 teaspoons of chili powder. You can go according to what you prefer. If you don't want it too hot, just add a teaspoon or a level teaspoon. I'm also adding some green chilies and some fresh curry leaves. So all of this is going to fry up for a few seconds in the oil, including my 2 teaspoons of crushed garlic. And we'll give that a few seconds. And you can lower your temperature if you're more comfortable with a low heat and you're afraid of burning your masala mix here. Next, we're going to start adding our tomato onion mix. I am trying to use up my cans. Even though it's 2 different cans, I'm adding 2 cans of tomato onion mix. And just to balance that acidity, I'm also going to add a teaspoon of sugar. And whenever I use any canned goods, I like to add a little bit of boiling water to it. And once I've done that, I just leave my lid off for a few minutes, allow for all that preservative taste to evaporate. So we're going to give it a few minutes, and while it's simmering, I'm going to get my spaghetti, or I'm actually using linguine today. I'm going to get that to start boiling. Make sure you add enough salt into your water. And add your pasta of choice. While my pasta is boiling, I'm going to close the lid and let it simmer further. And we can now check on our mince kebabs or our meatballs in the oven. They're looking fabulous. I'm ready to remove them. And we're going to pop them into our chutney and let them braise for another 10 minutes or so. So just all of those flavors infuse into the meatballs and vice versa. Remember, the mince kebabs already has such an awesome flavor. A quick mix, and then we're going to add all of the mince kebabs. So once you're done adding all of your mince kebabs, you can then add a little sprinkle of salt, close your lid, and let it simmer further. So while your mince kebabs are simmering in the chutney, you can then, towards the end of your cooking time, you can strain your linguine or spaghetti or whatever pasta you're using while you are finishing up with your meatballs, and look at that sauce for days. It's lovely and thick, and your mince kebabs will be juicy, tender, and flavorsome inside, and we're ready to plate up. The kids both really love this dish just as much as they love their spaghetti bolognese. So first dish out that lovely sauce, that tomatoey sauce with a bit of kick, and then top it up with a few mince kebabs. And I've got some fresh basil. I'm going to take a sprig, give it a quick rinse, and then just add it to the top. You can even add it as a garnish to your actual dish. The aroma is absolutely beautiful, but I'm going to give you a quick closer look, and the proof is always in the tasting. So good. I hope you enjoy this recipe. As usual, all the ingredients used will be found in the drop-down description below. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Kindly hit that notification bell so you are notified when a new video is uploaded. Please like and share, and your comments are always welcome. See you again soon in Perima's kitchen. I am Solina.